What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something very different. This is a pair of Lebron Ambassador 5 player exclusives, or PEs. So this was not a color that released to the general public. These are in, well, they're pretty beat condition, but nothing terrible about them. What we want to do with these is clean them. We're going to get rid of the yellowing on the outsoles. We're going to clean up these air bubbles, and then we're going to tape off and respray the gold on the check. For those of you that are new, this is Vintage Kicks Gallery. Alright guys, let's get started. We're going to start by cleaning these. I've already got the laces out. I've got the adjustable shoe tree in, and unfortunately these are too big even for the shoe tree to straighten them out. So we may heat them up and kind of relast the shape later, but honestly they're not too bad and we might not worry about it. So I'm going to start from the top here like we always do, and let's put this to the side. We really need to clean the insides of these because they have seen better days. As usual, I'm using Angel's Easy Cleaner as well, and Angel's brushes, and then our handy rotary scrubber. Link below from Amazon. So guys, these are kind of a odd material. I don't really know what you call it, but they have almost a rigid upper, and then there's mesh underneath it. So cleaning on these should be pretty easy. You know, I'm not thinking outside of Magic Eraser we'll have to do anything major. May have to do a touch up here and there, but really, I doubt it. All right, now that we've got the surface layer stuff off, I'm gonna switch to the rotary, and you guys already know how this thing works. And I'm gonna start with all the mesh and white parts because those are the parts that really need some help on these shoes. All right, now that I made a gigantic mess, we are going to move on to the Magic Eraser and hit these soles. We're eventually going to deoxidize them, but we got to get all the surface stuff off before we can do that. So these promos, this colorway did not release, and these were seeded to Nike athletes and NBA players. So I think these are from around 2013, maybe 2014. Pretty sure it's 2013 though. And I think they go pretty hard. I don't know about you. I'm not a big, 5 Ambassador fan, but with this colorway, I'm a fan. I'll put it that way. I don't do LeBrons though for the most part. Just like the retro stuff more. All right, time to wipe these down, throw them on the dryer. I'll see you guys in a minute. Well guys, they're fresh and they're clean. Take a look. All right, now I want to address these midsoles and the air bubble. So for the midsole, all we're gonna do is heat these up to remove the wrinkling. But for the air bubbles, we're gonna use basically this is made for car headlights. It's called Meguiar's Plastex, and our rotary, and we're gonna polish it out to get rid of some of that hazing. Now, if the hazing was on the inside of the bubble, we just use heat, but unfortunately, this is scuffs from the outside from these being played, and somebody played ball in these. So let's get started right away. This stuff works just like polishing a car. Basically what you want to do is distribute just a little bit. Let's shake this first. Little spots on here. And I'm going to use the rotary here to spread it out. And we'll use the polishing motion of this to polish the rubber. All right, after each section, we need to wipe off the residue. That's really important with this product because it dries white and we don't want these things looking all crusty. Much better. Let's go with the back now. Alright, that's looking good, much better. We took out, take a look, we took out a lot of that haziness on here. And guys, I don't think we're gonna have to deoxidize these the more I'm looking at them. I just don't think it's gonna be worth it. So let's take the creasing out first and the wrinkling, see where that leaves us, and then we'll make a choice. All right, these midsoles are wrinkled, and this is what I'm talking about in here. They've got all kinds of basically just stress marks throughout. We're gonna use the heat gun to remove these. So what we wanna do, because there is an air bubble, is be extra careful with this. We're gonna heat this up ahead of time and basically be extra cautious anywhere near this bubble. Once we get to the back, we'll be fine, but you don't have to apply a ton of heat. You can really use a blow dryer for this just fine, but we're gonna use a heat gun today. So I'm gonna give this a minute to get hot. Much better. All right. So now we need to use our magic tape machine, get the check taped off, and we're gonna grab the airbrush. We'll lay down a black base coat, and then we'll put the metallic gold on there. So magic tape machine. All right, so we've got these taped off. I actually sanded the check as well while I was taping them. It's time to lay down this paint, and for this we are doing a metallic, so that means we need to put down a black base coat first. So the plan is to lay that black down, then put the metallic on, and hope for the best. All right, using my wireless airbrush, and I know a lot of people are asking about them. I think they're still out of stock, guys, but keep an eye on the link. I'll link them again down below. They're worth it. It's just you have to thin out the paint a lot, so keep that in mind. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, the black is laid down, so let's give that a second to dry. I'm gonna swap out this paint and we'll lay down the gold. All right, time to lay this gold down. And generally with gold, I don't use Angelus. This is actually my first time, so I hope that it covers pretty well, but I guess there's only one way to find out. All right, guys, that is looking good. Take a look. So you already know what time it is. I'm gonna put the laces on, pull the tape off, and show you before and after. I'll see you in a minute. Well, guys, this is how we started, and this is how we finish it. Check it out. All right, what we did here was another quick one. We did a full deep clean inside and out. We started then on the soles with removing the creasing of the midsole. We used the plastic polish to clean up that air bubble. And then finally, we stripped the check down and resprayed metallic gold using the airbrush. All in all, pretty happy with this one, guys. Let me know what you think. Hit the comments below if you like these shorter restorations or if you want us to go with the longer ones again. Probably won't be doing too many Lebrons or anything like that, but I'm curious what you guys think is something that's a little bit different than vintage. Got a lot coming our way, so please hit the subscribe, like, share it, do whatever you want, but please support. All right, we'll see you next time.